My dearest follower, in the often complex and challenging sphere of human interactions, disagreements are inevitable. Yet, it is not the disagreement itself that defines us, but how we navigate through it. Your journey through life will be marked by moments when you will find yourself at odds with others, be it over beliefs, values, decisions, or actions. While such times may be fraught with tension, they also hold the potential for growth and understanding. Thus, it is essential that when faced with disagreements, you approach the situation with compassion and empathy. Compassion, in its simplest form, is the ability to acknowledge the suffering of others and the desire to alleviate it. In the context of disagreement, compassion is about recognizing the emotional investment of the other person in their viewpoint. It is about understanding that their perspective, like yours, has been shaped by a unique set of experiences and emotions. By viewing the disagreement through the lens of compassion, you are not just acknowledging their right to an opinion, but also their humanity and their emotions attached to it. Empathy, on the other hand, is the capacity to understand and share the feelings of another. It involves stepping into their shoes and seeing the world from their viewpoint. In a disagreement, empathy allows you to appreciate why the other person feels the way they do, even if you do not agree with it. It provides a pathway for understanding, a bridge that connects two differing viewpoints, and can foster a dialogue built on respect rather than resentment. Acknowledging the feelings of the other person is not about conceding your viewpoint, but about creating a space where both perspectives can coexist. It is about fostering a dialogue that respects the individuality and emotions of each person involved. Such a dialogue is not just about the exchange of words, but also about the exchange of understanding and empathy. Your words and actions during disagreements are the reflection of your inner self. In times of tension, a kind word can be a balm, a kind act, a show of solidarity. When disagreements arise, I encourage you to show kindness in your words and actions. The seeds of kindness that you sow in such times can help diffuse the tension and promote mutual understanding. It can transform a confrontation into a conversation, a standoff into a dialogue. Remember, my beloved, that every disagreement is an opportunity for growth. It is a chance to understand others better, to learn more about yourself, and to deepen your capacity for compassion and empathy. When you approach disagreements with compassion and empathy, you are not just resolving a conflict, but also building bridges of understanding and love. As you journey through life, may you always carry with you the strength of compassion, the gift of empathy, and the power of kindness. May your words and actions always reflect these virtues, especially in the face of disagreements. In doing so, you will not only be promoting understanding and respect, but you will also be living the values that I have taught and embodied. My dear child, as is often the case, the key to handling disagreements with love and respect lies less in speaking and more in listening. Yes, even as waves crash and the tempest rages, the still small voice can yet be heard, if only one stops to listen. To truly listen with an open heart is to give the other person your full attention, to quiet your inner monologue, and refrain from interrupting or formulating your response while they are still speaking. This is not an easy task, I know, for our human nature often urges us to voice out our thoughts, to defend our stance, to assert our own understanding above all else. Yet true wisdom lies in the ability to listen, to understand, and then to speak. In our interactions with others, we must remember that each person carries within them a unique perspective, a unique understanding of the world. It is a perspective shaped by their experiences, their fears, their hopes, and their dreams. So when we listen, we must strive not just to hear their words, but to understand the story they are trying to tell, the emotions they are trying to express, the perspective they are trying to share. By doing so, we show that we value them, that we respect them, and that we are willing to understand their point of view, even if it differs from our own. However, to truly listen with an open heart, one must not only hear with the ears, but also with the heart. With the heart, one can perceive the unspoken words, the underlying emotions, the hidden fears, and the silent cries for help. This kind of listening goes beyond mere words. It delves deeper into the realm of empathy and compassion, where love and understanding thrive. My dear child, remember, An open heart is like fertile soil. It is ready to receive, ready to understand, and ready to grow. When you listen with an open heart, you are not just opening your ears, like you are opening your heart to the other person. You are allowing their words to touch your heart, to stir your soul, and to change your perspective. You are allowing yourself to be moved, to be changed, to be molded by their words. In the end, to listen with an open heart is to love. It is to show the other person that you value them, that you respect them, that you care for them. It is to show them that they are not alone, that their thoughts and feelings matter, that they are seen and that they are heard. It is to bridge the gap of misunderstanding, to mend the rifts of disagreement, and to foster a connection grounded in love, respect, and understanding. So, my dear child, next time you find yourself in a disagreement, remember to listen. Remember to open your heart. Remember to understand. Remember to love. For in doing so, you are not only making the world a better place, but you are also becoming a better version of yourself. My dear follower, as you journey through life, you will inevitably encounter situations where disagreements will arise. It is during these moments that your communication and interpersonal skills will be tested. It is of utmost importance to always remember to express your own thoughts and feelings truthfully, yet tactfully during these instances. This is not merely a piece of advice, but a principle that can guide your words and actions, leading you to foster better relationships and promote peace. The power of words should never be underestimated. Words can create or destroy, heal or hurt, inspire or discourage. Hence, we must be careful in choosing the words we use, especially in the face of a disagreement. It is absolutely crucial to share your thoughts and feelings honestly. This honesty forms the foundation of trust and respect in any relationship. However, expressing your truth is not a license to inflict emotional harm or to be insensitive. While it is important to stand by your truth, it should always be done with tact and consideration. Tact is not about being less truthful. It is about being mindful of how your words can impact others. It is about speaking your truth in a way that respects the dignity of the other person and considers their feelings. It is about finding a balance between honesty and compassion. It is not the easiest of skills to master, but it is a virtue worth striving for. By practicing tactful communication, you are not only ensuring that your message is heard and understood, but you are also preserving the harmony and respect in your relationships. Avoid using harsh or condescending language that may escalate the situation. In the heat of a disagreement, it is easy to let emotions get the better of us and say things we may later regret. However, this only serves to fan the flames of conflict, causing more harm than good. Instead, make an effort to keep your emotions in check and aim for a calm and respectful discourse. Remember, it is possible to assert your perspective without belittling or offending the other person. When expressing your thoughts, focus on the issue at hand and avoid personal attacks. Use I statements to communicate how you feel, instead of accusing the other person. For instance, instead of saying, "You always interrupt me," say, "I feel unheard when I am interrupted." This way, you are expressing your feelings without blaming the other person, which can help prevent the situation from escalating. Choose your words carefully to convey your message in a respectful and constructive manner. Strive to be clear and concise with your words, avoiding ambiguity which could lead to misunderstandings. Ensure your tone matches your words. A calm and steady tone can help ease tension and promote open dialogue. In conclusion, it is indeed vital to speak truthfully yet tactfully in a disagreement. It is a delicate balance of expressing your thoughts and feelings honestly, yet with respect and consideration for the other person. This approach not only helps in resolving conflicts in a peaceful and constructive manner, but it also strengthens relationships and builds trust. It is a testament to the power of words and the importance of using them wisely. My dear child, remember always that in the midst of any disagreement or divergence of views, there is perpetually an opportunity to seek common ground. Our world is a vast expanse filled with varying perspectives, unique ideas, and differing opinions, all components that enrich our human experience. However, these differences can occasionally lead to misunderstanding, discord, or even conflict. It is in these moments that I implore you to exercise the divine virtue of understanding and seek shared spaces, for it is this common ground that can bridge the seemingly insurmountable gap between conflicting viewpoints. Consider the multitude of stars in the sky. Each one is unique, yet they all share a common element: they radiate light. Similarly, each individual in the world is unique, yet we all share common values and goals, such as love, peace, justice, and the pursuit of happiness. When disagreements arise, I urge you to not focus excessively on the differences that divide, but rather concentrate on the shared values that unite. It is these shared values that form the common ground, the space where respect takes root and understanding grows. As you journey through life, you will encounter numerous individuals with perspectives that may starkly contrast your own. It is essential to remember that these differing views are not threats but opportunities. Opportunities to broaden your horizons, to learn, to empathize, and to grow. By engaging in meaningful dialogue, you allow yourself the possibility of finding areas of agreement amidst the sea of differences. Remember, it is through understanding and accepting others' viewpoints that we truly appreciate the richness of human diversity. Seeking common ground does not mean compromising your beliefs or principles, nor does it demand complete agreement on all matters. Rather, it is about acknowledging and honoring the validity of others' perspectives while also expressing your own. It is about striving towards a resolution that respects both viewpoints and, in doing so, strengthens the relationship. In your quest to seek common ground, I remind you to practice patience, humility, and empathy. Understand that reaching common ground may be a gradual process, one that requires open-mindedness, respect, and a willingness to listen. Remember always, my child, that the goal is not to win an argument, but to foster understanding and strengthen relationships. In your interactions, strive always to treat others as you would wish to be treated, fully embracing the golden rule. Cherish the shared values and common goals that bring people together. For in unity, there is strength, and on common ground, there is peace. As your journey continues, let your actions and words reflect the love and understanding that I have taught you. Seek always the common ground, for it is here where love dwells, understanding grows, and peace resides. Remember, my dear child, as you navigate the complexities of life, unity and diversity is the embodiment of divine love. Indeed, my beloved follower, the topic of forgiveness and letting go resonates deeply within my teachings. It is a powerful virtue, a tool bestowed upon you by our Heavenly Father, which allows you to handle disagreements and misunderstandings with love, respect, and profound wisdom. This divine virtue is not merely about pardoning the wrongdoers. It is also about creating a pathway of peace for your own heart. When you hold on to grudges, resentment, or anger, it creates a wall around your heart, obstructing the free flow of love and compassion. It hampers the healing process and prevents you from experiencing the true joy of life. Just as a festering wound hinders the natural healing process of the body, so does a grudge impair the soul's ability to heal and grow. Choosing to forgive and let go of past grievances is like cleansing a wound. It might sting at first, but it paves the way for healing. It is an act of freeing yourself from the shackles of negativity and bitterness that bind your spirit. When you decide to forgive, it does not mean that you are condoning the wrong actions or forgetting the hurt inflicted. It means you are choosing to rise above the situation, to view it from a higher perspective of love and understanding. You are choosing to be more like our Father in heaven, who forgives us repeatedly, despite our countless transgressions. When you let go of the past, you are opening a door to a new beginning, a fresh start. You are not only liberating your heart, but also illuminating the path for the other person involved. This act of freeing oneself from past hurt encourages a renewed sense of understanding and compassion towards the other person. When you forgive, you are giving the other person an opportunity to learn, grow, and make amends. It is a gentle reminder to them that they, too, can choose love over hate, understanding over judgment, and growth over stagnation. Our Heavenly Father's love is infinite, and His forgiveness is a reflection of that boundless love. Just as He forgives, so He encourages us to forgive each other. In doing so, we become a reflection of His love and a vessel of His divine grace. Remember, my dear follower, forgiveness is not a sign of weakness, but a testament of strength. It is an affirmation of love and respect. a silent prayer for peace, and a beacon of light in the darkness of resentment and anger. So I urge you, seek to forgive, not for the sake of the other person, but for your own healing, growth, and spiritual evolution. Let go of past grievances and allow the love of our Heavenly Father to guide your path. In doing so, you not only enrich your own life, but also contribute to the collective consciousness of love, understanding, and unity. Embrace forgiveness, for it is the key to true peace and harmony.